walked in them?
Yeah. I kept going. There's a split moment and shit right where your eyes meet. And, but you're still...
You seem like a fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
I know these old niggas don't really understand you ladies like I do. So,
you are
know what I'm saying?
you are very in touch with your feminine side, Midas. You are actually very in tune with that. I
Good
will
for
give
you.
That.
Whatever, nigga.
Fake ass dead picture. Showed you his Jim Jones.
I saw it on the internet. Really? Nice. Oh, God, man. Oh, man. Welcome, y'all, to Don't Read the Motherfucking Comments.
Oh, ooh, nice edit. Wow.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. They got me cussing in here. We was trying to figure out what J1's gang name is from his hood.
Oh, wow.
Danae said they used to call him...
I did not.
Sticky buns.
What are y'all? Hey, man, type in what y'all think J1's gang name is from his hood. Because right now it's all bets on Lil Bill. I'm like, bro, what all right, y'all. Listen, man, Don't Read the Comments. Brand new season on the AHRR Network.
For sure.
I am Midas.
Funny Matt.
J1.
And we have a special guest in the house. Check it out.
Hold on. Don't just say her name.
I was going to have a whole little intro thing.
Do that. Set that up.
So this new season, right? We got to figure this new shit out, right? I'm going to do my Gillian Wallow. This young lady has done many shows around the city and around the world. She is known as one of the most gifted and talented pen writers in the city.
In the city.
She has done many a song with many of talented people.
Many. of your favorites?
She also
man.
raps.
Oh, bars.
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 All right. She has
This resume is impressive.
she has 70,000 views on
OnlyFans.
She doesn't have an Only fucking
I was
fans,
waiting
bro.
for you.
What
You
kind of
paused.
creep shit did you
I
say in the
don't
middle of my
know.
goddamn
You
intro,
do
bro?
the
Cut it out, bro. I
alley-
didn't say Only
It was
fucking
too
fans,
long of a
bro.
pause.
God
There's no
damn it, man.
respect.
Okay, let me
I'm sorry.
finish.
Let's rewind.
Let me finish.
70,000.
She is one of the most gifted and talented songwriters and pen writers in the city. She has worked with some of the most talented people in the world. Okay.
Man,
She's been featured on many of show.
All right, so I'm Danae Simone.
The suspense was killing
The suspense was killing her. She couldn't even do it and shit. I wasn't even gearing up for the whole thing, y'all. We have the lovely Danae Simone in the
Danae
building
Simone.
tonight.
Welcome.
So happy to be here.
Yeah, Danae, you fucking out my intro.
I mean, it was kind of long.
It was, but I mean, like, he fucked me up with that. He just had a whole new. Jay always likes to do the weird creep shit right in the middle of us trying to be right.
There's a little curveball.
Like she has 60,000 views on. I was gonna say you have definitely quite a few videos that I was gonna try to name the song to be honest with you. And that's when he chirped in with the. I was like, whoa, where'd that come from?
I thought it was.
So apparently you're looking at her page a little differently than the rest of
I don't
us.
have an OnlyFans.
No, but you have an
Just to
Instagram.
clarify
You have an
that.
Instagram
I
though,
do have an
and I was
Instagram.
going to say something from your Instagram. That's where I was getting to. Have you seen her Instagram?
Yes,
Oh damn!
but today, it felt like an alley oop, and so that's what it was.
You ever caught an alley oop before, bro?
All the time, man.
Nice.
All right.
Good for you.
But
So
this wasn't that situation.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I anticipated, and I was wrong.
we have a lot to talk about.
Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to talk about these videos though, because she has some really exceptional fucking music videos, man. Compared to, you know what's been out there.
Agreed.
Like real shit. Like you a singer. You know what I'm
Thanks,
saying? And
yeah.
that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Your shit. You got that shit that I listen to like on the way home. You know what I'm saying? Like like she got that shit you listen on the way to get some, or you listen feeling some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
For real, it was nostalgic. It was like some real R&B shit that we don't really kind of hear no more.
That's pretty. You know
That's
what?
lit.
And that's very authentic for him because we did send him a link when we said, let me really like listen and see what she has so I can know what's going on.
Yeah.
So this is authentically like I remember he sending that in the text, so he really went and found your
Yeah,
shit to go see.
and
this is really him
went
saying
down a
that,
little
not-
rabbit hole, and I was like, damn, and I was just picking out different songs, and then there was one that you had.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just
What I say?
did I fall down?
Okay.
Yeah, we just.
Okay.
He always finds a way when we have
didn't-
lady guests, you guys, to bring up this rabbit hole.
Man,
And it's like the weirdest thing to say because you never hear that in everyday conversation. He always wants to go down
You
a
don't know-
rabbit hole. Go ahead.
but you know what a rabbit hole is, right?
Go ahead. Tell
This
us.
ain't-
Tell us more. What's a rabbit hole, bro?
This ain't that.
Okay.
You got one of them songs though. I think it's Tired.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was like one of them ones. Like it's a dope song, but it's like the last song a nigga want to hear is "Girl" or somebody playing in the room with the door closed or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if that song is playing in your crib, somebody's upset.
Danae and I
You know what
have
I'm saying?
quite a few songs.
I was like, oh
guys
shit,
have
this
songs
is
together?
dope.
We have quite a few songs together, and the reason that some of our songs are like, listen, man, she's like the dopest at like telling you exactly what the situation is.
Mm-hmm.
Like as beautiful as she
Paint that
is, she
picture.
could never be my lady because she's going to destroy you, bro. She's going to write that song out. Like that's about a nigga.
I'm
Like you can tell.
Yeah,
Like when
that's
you
what I'm
when you
saying.
listen
It
to
was
these
triggering.
songs, you
It
know.
was triggering to hear
I
the
tell her
song,
one day.
like,
I told her one day before the studio.
Flashback,
True story one day. I told her before the studio, right? She was going off one day on Facebook. I mean, you know what they had a random post about
What is time?
niggas ain't shit. You try again, lose again. Remember that?
New year, new me.
New year, new me. Catch flights, fuck feelings. I was like, I called her. I was like, D, you gonna be straight? You know we got the session tonight. Is you cool? She was like, yeah, I'll be all right. I was like, damn, some nigga must have pissed you off. She was like, yep. I was like, yes. Because she writes.
She about to go get
I
busy.
told her, hell yeah, she gets down. So I just wanted to say that,
Yeah,
man.
I write
Like,
the best when I'm going through toxic situations.
Isn't that weird?
If anyone's available
To
break
fuck
my
up your
heart,
life,
right?
so you can make up good songs.
That's what I told you. That's what I told you. That's what I told you. So I don't even know how to. And I told her almost like her songs are like when she wrote. I'm like, yo, man, like this is a real deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you listen to a song and it's like a movie or it's like a life played out right in front of you, and you know. And when she's saying it, like, I don't want to be that nigga. And her songs, whoever this nigga is, man, like shit. Because I don't want to be that nigga because she's going in on
You know
him.
he tapped in on his way to work listening. He fucked up his whole day at Convergence. He was rude to all the customers. Convergence. This is Steve.
That's funny. That's facts, though. Honestly, they don't even do that. They be like, you wrote that song about me. They be actually excited.
They want to know,
They're
really?
right.
That's toxic.
That's toxic.
Now that's real fucked up. To fuck up someone's life. Hear a song about you
like,
fucking
you
up
wrote
their
that shit
life.
about me.
Nigga look like-
Hey.
That's about me. Nigga
That's
told
what
us how
they be.
many.
Nigga did
Terrible.
10 push-ups.
Yeah.
Things are terrible.
So what do you use? Like, what's a Danae guy? What does that look like?
What's a Danae guy?
Mm-hmm. What's a oh, you know?
No,
That's why
I
you laugh
know.
like that. You know that
I laugh
nigga.
at everything.
I know. So what does this nigga look like though?
No, nigga. I can't. I honestly don't have the patience. Like, I'm a Gemini for one, so my
God.
mind changes a lot.
Like
Right?
every day or
Like every hour.
Oh,
Like, no, I'm just
shit.
kidding, no. But I don't know. You know, I had this conversation with some of my other friends, and I'm just like, I like niggas who, you know, protect, like,
Alright.
protective niggas.
Alright.
And you don't get that a lot these days. I feel like, you know,
So you like
social
niggas that
media
like
has
shoot
turned-
people?
No, why is that the first thing niggas think?
Well, why does everybody? Because you sound
So
like
you talking about like protecting your feelings and
Protecting everything.
protecting your
my
peace.
peace.
Oh yeah, you know they say
She
that.
wasn't
Protect
talking-
your peace.
I
She
Queen.
wasn't talking about a nigga protecting her peace. She was talking nigga with that blicky.
No.
Do.
No.
Do. Hey,
That's
Jeff.
cool though when it comes down to it. Like, come on now.
Somebody named Fontaine, 6'5".
You know, but all I'm saying is, you know, it's different these
said
days.
Fontaine.
There'll be more guys behind the keyboard than they be, you know, holding down the family, holding down the family, the home, they
that's dope.
women. So,
I mean, like computer gangsters.
like, bitch. Oh,
Like,
am I allowed to say bitch?
yeah,
Yeah,
say
of
what
course,
you want.
of
Did
course.
you
Speak your
not
shit.
heard Did you not hear Tux right before?
Yeah, did you not?
That bridge has been crossed.
No, I shouldn't say that, but no. I guess right now, you know, there's no guy for me.
Okay.
There's just not. Not right now. I'm like doing a great job in my life.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay. You're
saying?
living your best life right now. Does I feel like? Can you say that?
Yes.
Okay, so that means
There's
that.
no guy. That's a distraction. Niggas love to fuck up good shit.
Wow.
So we are. I don't like the way you're drinking that fucking drink. The way you're
What's
sipping
in
on
there?
that fucking straw.
Shout out to that Megan sauce, because that shit was so
She's
good.
drinking that like she's gonna hit us today. No, I think we are shit. That's what our show is
Niggas
about.
are, yeah.
Proving that we are shit.
No,
Turn my
I'm
hat
not saying
around.
niggas ain't shit, but I am saying that men can be a distraction.
No, that's
to women
cool.
who are
Absolutely.
focused.
And
Absolutely, vice versa.
And vice versa, right?
100%.
Would you agree?
Yeah, but
Okay.
men are way more selfish with being like, you're a distraction than women are, I feel like.
Explain.
Like, when a man is on his shit and he's just like focused on his shit, he can just like fuck his bitches, or he just like won't get emotionally attached, I feel like, in my opinion. Unlike women, they still kind of want that balance. So it's kind of like, I know I'm focused, but I kind of like him. I can let him in. Then you start dipping, and then next thing you know, you're not focused on your main shit because you start putting your focus on the nigga.
That makes sense. You've been through that.
Am I lying?
You're speaking like a vet, though.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Spoken like
Been
a
there,
vet.
done that.
I mean, really, I'm asking.
Personal.
Is that no? I'm just saying, spoken like a vet.
I mean, of course, who hasn't?
Right.
Who hasn't?
Right.
But I, again, find that I am most successful when my heart is broken. So sometimes I be like looking for the toxic shit. Sometimes.
So Fontaine, if you're out there, comment. We looking for a hit here, baby.
We're looking for a hit here.
Yeah, we
baby.
need a hit. We need a fucking.
We need a hit. So,
But yeah.
You got a show coming up, right?
Do I have a show coming up?
Saturday, like.
Oh no, but tomorrow night at Oasis, I'll be
Okay.
hosting there. So
Okay.
bring your Halloween.
Oh, there'll be
costume.
hella fontaines in there.
Hella niggas to break your heart. Hella
Hella
toxic.
niggas that break
Break
my
your
jaw,
heart,
too.
break into-
Like,
break into your car.
Break into your
Guns outside.
Guns outside.
break into your son's cereal. Like
Yeah,
your cereal, little man. Like yeah.
No, good vibes. Good vibes at Oasis.
Yeah.
Call me Mr. James.
You out of milk.
So don't read the comments. And you said you've definitely been watching before, right?
watched
So you
the
know how
show,
we get down,
absolutely.
right? Like we live in the comments. That's why we want as many people possible to comment throughout the show. And we'll be watching live just to see when people comment, and we can bring up some of the stuff that they say and see if we can bring up those topics as well.
Okay.
And so we want to get started, fellas. And kind of wait. What you been up to, man? We ain't had a chance to.
Man.
What's up?
Bro, I just been chilling, working,
Okay.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
Had a couple shows. Yeah, man, that's about it.
So how'd the shows go? I mean, what
It
was
was
What
good.
shows?
I did
He does like a
I did.
90 thing. He takes his 90 off.
with his
It dances
tassels?
for dollars.
He has tassels on his
Yeah,
nipples.
but he doesn't at senior citizen homes.
I feel like I saw you. You
it's
do
a
comedy.
nasty,
right?
it's a
I've seen
nasty
you live.
pleasure.
Yeah.
It's a nasty pleasure. Mom.
His stage name is Ready Teddy.
Ready?
So you thought about this?
Yeah. You want a manager?
If you want to book Ready Teddy, reach out to Schoolboy too.
to Lil Bill.
Yeah, man. So that's about it, brother.
All
Just,
right. All right.
yeah.
That's it.
That's
So we
it.
back though.
What about you, man? What you did?
Man,
Oh,
shit,
you was
I
in.
been-
I seen Midas was in Miami.
Yeah.
He had his arms and legs reached around some dude on a jet ski. I said, "Go ahead, Midas, do your thing, King."
Why was you about to snap? I see you got a lot of comments on Facebook about that. Saying that you was about to snap, and that's not your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
well,
your MO.
it's not my MO. But
So what
sometimes,
happened?
even for me though, it's only so much you can take. And then like when people keep like when you have good intent to people, and people keep people keep crossing those boundaries. I've been getting people crossing my boundaries lately, like a lot, like multiple people. You feel me? And it's like really like a test to me. Because I'm pretty cool and shit. And when I get escalated, you see what I'm saying? There ain't no coming back. So that's why I don't be that way. I'm always talking like this, and my tone is like this. And when I get ready, though, it's a whole different ballgame. And I was worried that day because I felt it coming, though. So I just had to talk about it.
Fontaine?
Yeah, I got a little Fontaine. She got she
You look like a Fontaine.
I couldn't wait to say that.
You might be
I
Fontaine.
couldn't wait to
fucking
say
crazy,
that. I couldn't wait to
dog.
say that.
Bro, when I started getting crazy, she was like, ooh, that was, you
Really?
No.
Tell me
buddy,
more.
she was about to test you. She was about to bite somebody. Ooh, today is crazy. No, I love Danae. Well, I want to. Wait a minute.
Jermaine Jude.
Yeah, what have you been doing, man? You're a pretty famous guy around here. You get to turn down jobs.
Listen, everybody.
Yeah, listen, everybody. I'm not doing any work for the next 6 months. I'm booked. Call someone else.
That's dope.
And your shit won't be good.
Yeah,
And I'll sit back and laugh at you.
And I'll laugh if you too. Yo, sorry. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I definitely didn't say
I
it
see you
like
lost some
that.
beads. What happened? You normally beat it up to your forearms.
I've been chilling, man. Just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just working and, you know what I'm saying, trying to stay busy. You know, my dad's in town, you know what I'm saying, so I just been, you know, kind of taking advantage of that, man. Spending time, you know what I'm saying, helping him out. And
That's dope.
Doing a little shit, you know what I'm saying.
In town from where?
Well, he moved back.
Okay.
He's been gone for about like 5 years or something like that. So
Nice.
now that he's back, you know, we got some projects ahead of us with his place and stuff like that. So in my free time, I'm usually like trying to get over there and help him with that place and get it back up to speed and stuff. But that's it, man. I ain't got nothing fabulous or fancy. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. You know, time is money. You know, I like to spend it getting it. You know what I'm saying? And,
Shit.
Oh shit!
That's
Fuck
right.
that.
Right
That
there.
sound like a
Right
nigga.
there.
That sound like a nigga with his own profile. Ladies, he like shit. That sound like a nigga with a. That sound like a nigga with a healthy DM.
Hey, but
Yeah.
fucking with I'm back in my crypto bag though. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm glad that I didn't fuck around and you know what I'm saying like completely wait because like I was making money in 2017 and I sold you know on some stupid shit and I didn't look back and that was a period where shit just drastically changed and I could have fucking balled out and I fucked up back then, so I'm just not trying to fuck up now.
Well, don't beat yourself up.
Don't beat yourself up.
Nah. You got to take them L's to fucking, you know what I'm saying, and learn from so that you can hop back and play the game better. I didn't know what I was.
Okay, talk that shit.
Talk that shit.
You sounded like the Wolf of Wabash.
You sound like the
Wolf of Welton.
You sound like the Wolf of Meow. What's that new place down there now? Meow.
The
Meow Wolf.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So check it out, man. Jada fucking Pinkett. You know, I'm not even gonna put Smith at the end because, god damn it. No, just fucking.
Jada Alcina.
Jada
Shakur.
Jada Entangled Smith.
Willow's mom. So apparently, you know, the shit came out and it was actually fucking clickbait, right? So we all seen it and shit, and we actually thought the funny part is the reason they're able to do that is because that's some shit Jada would say.
She's left it.
And for one, right, they talk about a lot of shit on their podcast with her and her daughter and her mom, right? So it came out in clickbait. It said that, well, basically everybody knows that she's been with Will Smith a long time, and you know, after 20 whatever years or together since they were 22, that things get a little boring sexually. Right? Mm-hmm. And so everybody went into a hoopla. Most of the time
but that's not what she said.
Oh, I'm sorry, D. Go ahead.
Ooh,
that may have been what she was like getting at, but that's not even what she said at all.
That wasn't what she was implying.
Literally, all she said was that they have to have, like, they've been married for so long that they do have to have uncomfortable conversations about what goes down in the bedroom. But it was not like he's not pleasing her. She's not happy.
Right.
Why do you think people? Why do you think people? And you know, I'm glad that you used clickbait as the whatchamacallit. It was when the news when the blog started talking about this comment, right? It was framed as if she was taking shots or clowning him or dogging him. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just reacted to them headlines, you know what I'm saying? Me included, you know what I'm saying? Because like I didn't watch that episode, so when I saw that and then I saw reactions and then I saw another post, I was like, damn. And unfortunately, like what he was saying earlier, after the Alcina situation and it went however it went, as soon as, you know, a second incident seems to come into play, now everybody's looking at Will like, damn, bro, like, you can't keep taking these hits.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
you
for
can't
sure.
keep taking these
But
hits. And so everybody's reacting off of that. And, you know, I'm glad I actually went and I listened for myself. And then I realized, I was like, damn, that's crazy. She didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, these motherfucking blogs just be fucking, they just put, and why would they even, and I don't know who broke it first. Was it Hollywood Unlocked or was it Shade Room or something? Like, why say that?
That's not even the dopest part about this. It's not even about the Smiths, right? Because it's gotten me to thinking, though, and being honest with you, when people do really have those conversations, as what's so dope about the Smiths is they really do have the conversations. So when things get uncomfortable, let's take them out the way. It's regular people, right? What do you do when you get to the point when the sex is boring and you're having that type of conversation? In these relationships, and everybody has relationships in multiple years. If you want to have a relationship for years, right? You plan on being with someone for a long time, right? Like let's just take a look at those conversations, right?
Couples have to have
having those conversations.
They have to.
But she made that point.
What does that look like though for couples? I just want to talk to y'all about that. I want to get into that conversation between a couple though. When things are uncomfortable sexually. I love that. I love that pick though, because it's being real. When things are uncomfortable, because niggas ain't just coming out saying
Can you try something else?
You can't say.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying like,
hold on. No. But for real.
What?
Why though?
Why?
Because if you want something done a certain way that you like better, why not just say it?
I'm saying, what does that conversation look like? You saying it like you just tell a nigga he
So
fucking
yeah,
up.
so
right?
Fontaine hasn't.
It is.
Fontaine pistol whip.
Fontaine
No.
pistol whip.
Hypothetically, I feel like if you are in a situation where like you like a person, you're not being pleased, obviously it's just like, I mean, I've had this conversation with my friends. Niggas teach bitches how to suck dick all the time. Like, do it this way, put your head this way, do slow. Like, that type of stuff happens. So why is it awkward now that you're married? All of a sudden you can't tell your wife or your
I think
your
that, but though that's kind of like in the
girlfriend.
heat of the passion. We like, do this, do that. But like
Having
having
a
to sit down
conversation.
like,
you hear what I'm saying? During the time
how
when you
awkward
like,
is it when you're doing it and you're just not happy? Like you're just sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing?
I like that.
This
Good
for?
question. But I've never. It's not really like. It's hard for me to. I'm just talking in general.
I'm saying, but in general, it's like, would you rather just be like forcing yourself? Then that's gonna cause other issues if you forcing yourself to be sexual with somebody you don't feel sexually attracted
But people do.
to.
That's why so many people are cheating, though. I think because they're not having that fucking conversation.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Why aren't they?
To be real, like she was saying, and just have
doesn't that sound like
doesn't
that sound like an easy conversation to have the way she's making it?
Mm-hmm.
But why aren't so many people? If it's that easy of a
because you don't want to hurt that. You don't
want to hurt the
person.
person. You see where I'm going?
I say we start us a business. And
okay.
You and I mediate.
I fucking like that. so let's take this, audience. We got Danae Fontaine, right? Her nigga, right? right.
Out there,
he's outside.
Oh, he's outside right now. I seen that nigga. Grab the pistola.
He had a black hoodie on. I said, "Good evening, King." Said, "The fuck you looking at?" I said, "Oh shit, I was going in here."
No, we don't want those ones.
Good evening, King.
The educated
I was scared. I put on church music.
So, but so many people won't have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? And people, I guess boyfriends and girlfriends feel like it's easy if it's just your boyfriend or your girlfriend. But a married couple to sit down, like he's saying, not in the minute of in the heat of the moment, but on a Tuesday, right? When you're just sitting down after dinner and you sit down and there's wine and there's no, because you're not starting the conversation like that. There has to be a lead.
He's in.
What the fuck?
Rip off the Band-Aid. I'm not happy.
Have you ever heard of foreplay? You sit there like, hey baby, I like them tacos.
I see. We gotta work the therapy. God damn.
That's all you have to say. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, just like
shit.
What did Dave Chappelle say? The whole world has become bitch ass niggas. Like everybody's so sensitive. Rip off the Band-Aid.
No, what I'm saying, but they're still.
You gotta kind of ease into that conversation.
In a conversation with, come on,
somebody you love.
Niggas is sensitive.
Just out of nowhere,
niggas is sensitive.
Just watching Oprah and say, you know what, I'm not happy. Bam, I'm just shit. Set
it up.
And then it be sexual.
Okay.
It's one thing if it's just been like a couple of times, like this last few times or this last couple of months.
Okay.
Shit just been off.
All right.
Whatever. I ain't been happy sexually. Then you can be like, maybe we should. Then you can come with some ideas.
Like what? Like what?
But if you're already to the point where you're thinking about cheating, then you need to just go ahead and be real about the situation. I'm not happy. This is how I've been feeling when it comes down to our sex life. If everything else makes you happy and sex doesn't.
No, it's nothing about. Take away the cheating part. I want to know. How do you cheat? I need to know. Set up that conversation. That's the part I'm getting to. Okay. What I want to see is this:
so
when you're telling Fontaine,
I would be like
Fontaine.
I would be like, babe, I'm not happy. Like I don't like.
It would just be out of the blue.
I've just been feeling like, I mean, it's not really out of the blue. When you doing somebody, you feel the energy.
Okay. All right. Maybe sometimes. Because maybe Fontaine's getting something, or maybe Fontaine's getting something out of it different from what you're getting out of it.
That's when I have to be real with myself because I got to put me first too. If you get
okay, all right.
I'm the one losing here. You're not.
Right.
So then I have to say something, and it might hurt your fucking feelings.
So let's say, so what is some stuff that you and Fontaine been together, right? Things are getting a little boring, and you like, I want to try. What's next? That's what I'm saying.
So if
that's for
I think it would be very different because I think that I don't really feel like I don't know. I don't feel like women know how to please themselves. So if you're not doing the job, then after you're done, I'm sure that there's been plenty of women in this world who just got theirs after they went to the bathroom.
That's me. How she did
When he over
That's
there,
how she did
when he over there spraying up to the toilet. God damn, baby. He's Fontaine's yelling from the bathroom. Woo! Shit, girl, I love you. Oh, shit, goddamn. And you in there flicking the beans. You ain't shit.
Anyway, no,
You ain't shit.
I'm just saying hypothetically. But I just feel like this is more of a man's conversation. Because if they're not happy, then they're gonna go cheat.
No, come on,
Why
man. Why the fuck do we always have to be?
That's why Will and
don't
Jada have an open marriage right now.
How do we know
We don't
that?
even know that. That's just a
How do we know?
rumor.
No, they haven't.
Said
You
it.
said that.
They've confirmed.
I've never heard that. Pull that up on your
And they
little
live
phone.
in two different
Pull that
sides
up
of
on
the
your little
house,
phone.
too.
That Jada and
I never heard that.
Yeah.
There's all kind of rumors.
There's always
We
kind of
don't-
rumors that we've
we
never,
don't know.
but they're dope enough to have the conversation with each other, right?
That's
All
the
I'm
whole
saying
point.
is this, right? When you start having a conversation, when things get boring, right? That was the point of me saying this, right? There is nothing after that.
No, there's
Once
change.
What do you do?
You
So,
do what they want you to do.
Like what?
So if he's like, well, I like my ass licked.
I like it. I like it from the.
Yeah, that's why. The name
Fontaine
motherfucking Simone.
should be in Oasis tomorrow
The name
night.
motherfucking
And she gonna have beer on her breath.
The next Simone, ladies and
Cousin, who you
gentlemen.
gonna be?
I heard
What
that.
you gonna be for Halloween?
I heard that, nigga.
I'm saying
You dog. She said it with. She
I'm
said
So
it
if
with.
Fontaine came home and he
No.
takes his pager off and his gun and puts it on the night and says, "Baby, I want my ass licked tonight."
Fresh off a hoop
No.
game.
You guys, that was just an example. But no, for real.
Fresh off a hoop game. I just came from the Glen Arms.
Seriously.
Giving buckets.
Let me just say this. Which camera do I look into?
That's yours.
Listen, there are conversations that you can have so that you guys both can be sexually pleased. Okay?
I know.
There are conversations
I know.
you can have, whether
Yeah.
it's awkward or not,
That's real.
whether it's uncomfortable.
That's right. Hey, baby, I was thinking. What?
I need my asshole licked.
I was
That's
thinking.
what I was thinking.
Me and Jerome was talking, and he said,
He said, Tanisha was licking his ass.
He made me feel like I was missing out.
And then you say, okay.
Okay, Hakeem.
But you don't have to do it
Okay,
tonight because I
Hakeem.
just ate some bourbon chicken. Wait till tomorrow.
And then you say, I'm
Summer
not doing
fries.
that shit, but what's up? Like, are you not happy? That's how it'll go. I'm not doing that, but...
Fellas, don't
That's
ever
not
tell
happy.
your ladies that shit because you never come back from that conversation. I don't care what the fuck she's saying. You don't do it.
You can say it.
You don't do it, bro.
You're not happy
You better-
sexually?
You better.
So is that not a what do you call it? What word am I looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't even think. Is that not
I don't know which one. I want to help. I don't know, dude.
like, does sex matter in a relationship? Like, does
Well, I mean, to a certain point though, because I
That's
mean, there's so
crazy
much
about
other.
this. You sound crazy.
Do I really? To a certain, can that be everything? If the whole shit has
can't
to
be
be,
everything,
it's a
but-
part of it, but it
It's a
can't be.
part
It
of it. It's
depends
not-
on how
it's
you.
But
not-
when it's like bad and it can't be fixed.
That's the difference. That's the difference
That's
with
what I'm
people.
saying.
That's how life gets fucked up, right? If it's bad sex, it's detrimental. If it's good sex, it's part of the.
If it's
part of the-
okay.
Yeah.
If
If it's bad, it's not detrimental to the relationship.
it's bad, it is detrimental, right?
Okay.
If
So-
it's bad, how is there a relationship?
Oh, I mean, is it just sex though?
See?
No,
Is
but
there
I'm
a
serious.
conversation?
No.
That's where the
Yeah, you're right. Hold
conversation.
on. Let's talk. We gotta talk about this. So
I'm
listen,
like, y'all
fellas.
need to
So what
give
the
a-
fuck?
give
what
a
the
I
fuck
feel
are
like we
going
need the
on?
music to
Yeah.
cue
Get a
the
We need a huddle. We need
Cue the Bulls championship music.
So I mean, okay, but anyway, fellas, like what Danae was saying, it's imperative you have that conversation with your ladies. Ladies, it's imperative you have your conversation with your man. I think that's what we are lacking, though. We are lacking these conversations to help because we just have an expectation. We can't feel. Okay.
And if men think with logic, why not just say what it is? I don't understand.
If men think with logic.
I
Why do
mean,
you say
that's
stuff
like the thing. That's like what men always say is like, I'm a logical thinker.
Okay.
Like,
Instead of being emotional.
Emotional.
Right.
So
Okay.
why wouldn't
All
you
right.
just have a conversation like?
Because it's fucking
That's
liars.
logical.
Hey, we say that, but let's be real.
Because y'all niggas be lying.
Yeah.
Thanks
What
for
do we
admitting.
got?
I'm
What do we
so
got?
happy
Niggas
that
is
y'all don't read
emotional.
the comments.
Niggas is fucking emotional. And whenever we try to be like we're not emotional, then that's usually when the shit comes out. And they go, I guess I am.
Yeah.
I know personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeve though, and that's nothing I'm mad about, my nigga. When I'm fired up, I'm fired up, and that's really me though. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying. I know when I get like that, because I know the shit's really me. Because I try not to be extra. You feel me? So I have no problem with it. The niggas that don't show emotion, they're the ones you gotta worry about, because that shit gonna show in a whole different way though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
you
was
know,
real.
my nigga died. I cried, my nigga. I didn't hold that shit in. I couldn't. You feel what I'm saying? It was tears. Like, what they gonna tell me? Like, I gotta let that shit out, bro. You go crazy. All right, that was the fuck. Where'd that come from? I don't know.
That was some real shit. I hope y'all listening. Like, man, I hope you are.
Yeah, it was. Charlamagne, we need a show, my nigga. Yeah, all of us. The whole R network, my nigga. All of us. So what else is next, man?
Y'all said something about I wasn't privy to the baby mama conversation.
So this is the thing. Okay, this is where this comes from. This is where it comes from. I hear people talk about
What?
sometimes they talk about the daughter or the son of their, mother and father, and
The BDs and the BMs.
real BDs and BMs, and not baby moms and baby dads. We're talking about BMs and BDs. You know the difference. That's my BM.
What's the difference?
Well,
because I don't,
like
you might call a baby mama somebody that you just fucking had a baby with, and it wasn't. If you was like really with somebody, like there was a real relationship, you might be like, that's the mother of mine.
Right.
Oh, there's like a respect.
It is. You better believe it.
Okay.
So, but when you get to the point where
if you say that's my BM, it's the disrespect.
Well. There's things that come with being a BM though.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
Oh.
Like.
Hey, I got you.
Hold, please.
Like I have a BM.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit back and learn from this one. I don't have a BM.
Hella weirdo.
So I'm just gonna learn right now.
You alright?
Yeah, bro. I just had a
Nigga.
just had a little moment. You know how I get, and I wish you never even know. When you're young, they tell you about this shit, and you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like whatever you sticking in is gonna be, with you for life. So this shit different for you than it was for your father and your uncles.
Wow.
No, niggas don't listen.
Talk that shit.
Niggas don't. So
I tried it.
So no, we got to talking about it. Matt and I got to talking about it, right? Because ladies put up with some real BDs. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that show up at 3:00 trying to see the baby, or
3:00 in the morning.
3:00 in the morning. Man.
Remember I told you about my dad doing that? You remember that? And you said you should turn that into a set.
Yeah.
My dad in the '80s came by my house. And I was in the basement, and he came by like 3 a.m, no lie, with Vance Johnson, the Vance from the Broncos.
Oh, shit.
And my dad was riding a fucking 10-speed, and he was doing like when you riding slow, and you try to stay on one spot, he was like doing the figure eights in our driveway, and he was like, I want to see my son. And she's like, you on that shit again, Tommy? I want to see my son. That nigga was going crazy, and the Vance was just sitting there with some white cowboy boots on a Ferrari, like with a cigarette in his mouth.
This story is crazy. Don't you wish you had a ring back there, bro?
Oh my God! Shout out to
Look at Vance. Look at Vance.
Just watch it.
White cowboy.
My dad said, just give him this, and it was an autograph on a
No.
napkin.
BD niggas never put in on anything. That's the nigga that show up when you got a new nigga and you happy, and he says, baby, it's time. Because he wants to put it all back together again, though. And I just got to thinking, like how tough people had it. How tough people have it with these BDs and BMs, and that's all. I got to.
Oh shit!
I don't know.
Oh shit!
That shit was uncomfortable for me when I was like dating and shit, and I would date girls that had them, because I'd be dealing with their, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was a weird relationship sharing thing that I just wasn't built for. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time, the girl I was seeing at the time, they had a cool co-parenting situation, which ideally worked out cool for us because he had the kids one week, she had the kids another week. So me and her actually got like kick it time to kind of hang out or whatever. What?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You spoken like a real single nigga, right?
Listen,
Listen,
but that's what.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
She was co-parenting, so the week off,
That's my
we
pull-up time.
didn't have to deal with this little motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was my week to be there.
Is Tajon there?
That's how life was.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come through.
No, this is the first week of the third week, right?
No, is it every other weekend?
Hey.
He knew the schedule before. It's his weekend, ain't it? Where that nigga at?
So,
how you doing, little man? I'm your uncle.
And I had
Uncle Jude.
I wasn't you know what I'm saying, like I honestly had, you know what I'm saying, like I had only dated like 2 women with kids.
All right.
You know what I'm saying, at that point. And I'd never gotten as far in as I did with that relationship, right? So now me and her are like together.
Did the BD nigga have kids?
I don't know. I assume he didn't. No.
Okay.
But
You ever try on his gators?
Hell no, nigga. Nigga, you stupid. So but where it got weird was like on one of the exchanges, one of the drop-offs and shit.
The drop-offs, bro? It's a kid, my nigga. Who is this guy?
So
he's an ass.
One of the exchanges.
The drop-off. It's not a package, my nigga. It's not the UPS, cuz. It's not Amazon, my nigga. It's okay.
I remember a time where
stay away from my daughter.
Where I got a call and she had said something like we're just gonna stay for dinner. And I was like, what kind of shit? I was like, what kind of shit is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
did you want a dinner too, or
no? Just I mean,
that's
like,
cool. Bring me a plate.
You know, what
is he
saying?
cooking his red beans and rice again?
You know, it made me feel like that in a sense. I was like, I'm like sharing this girl with this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, kind of.
And then at that time, like I said, I hadn't dated a lot of girls that were, you know, in that situation. So it was like, I have a lot of respect for parents, right? So in my mind, I was like, whenever this nigga want her back and want to make it work, nigga, what am I supposed to say?
It's actually true.
What am I supposed to say? But that's how I felt. I was like, am I supposed to be selfish and like not let y'all be the family that y'all are? You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit was. What you mean it's not?
It's all fucking true. If that nigga decides, nigga really wants to put the time into getting his family back,
no, it's not.
90% of these ladies will make that shit happen. And that's a fucking lie if you guys are telling me that I'm lying right now.
Where's the
if the nigga comes, yeah, what the comments are saying, because I gotta feel, if that nigga came back and said, hey, you know what I'm saying, I really want to make this work with my family, you know, I've been talking to Junior and shit, he said he missed me in the house and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, I want to make
relationships is too, you know what I'm saying, it's a perspective.
That's how we feel.
You know
that's how men feel.
So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna interfere with that. You know what I'm saying? So that looming in the back of my head just didn't sit right.
You can't come right after a nigga. That's my point. Now, maybe years after, if you want to come years after they broke up, 3-4 years after they broke up, you might can go by. One of my homegirls right now, and I'll tell, she might tag me and know exactly who I'm talking about, right? She loves her BD. That nigga is they're not together or nothing like that, but when she speaks to him, nigga, even though she got a nigga, she speaks, nigga, when that nigga calls, I pick up.
Whoa.
When that nigga calls, I pick up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck what goes on. If he calls me, I pick up. That's my BD. Bye, 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 bye.
I understand the sentiment, but I wouldn't want to hear it said like that.
What do the comments say?
Boobies in there talking about kick it time.
It's a whole different
Shug said kick it time.
Kick it. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
That's what you was talking about when you was like
1 week off.
Oh, kick, the
I
kick
appreciate
it time.
that. So I'm gonna
stay for dinner. Hell no.
So what do you think?
Blanco said I'm trying to set up some kick it time.
That's the everybody wants to think. We gotta do a song called Kick It Time. Maybe that's.
Can I get a 8?
No.
How do I feel? I am a co-parent right now. You know, do not think highly of my son's father in a sense, but my son loves his dad,
Right.
and I respect that,
Okay.
and I respect their relationship, and I think that's beautiful.
Doesn't your son look like your?
Just like him.
You like, go to bed. You look like your dad, you little bastard.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Just like
Yeah.
him. But I think that there's like this really fucked up misconception that like the baby mama be really just like wanting the press for the baby dad and shit like that. Well, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. And I'm not saying that you guys have this misconception, but that is the thing. That it be like, you know, the niggas be moving on and the baby mamas be like, you know, you ain't gonna see my son. And that's not always
Yep.
Actually,
That's a power play.
listen, but you know, a lot of times.
I'm just saying that the roles can both be played.
I agree.
There are different ways that men can have power plays, and there are different ways that women can have power plays as well.
What's a man's power play?
You know, I really want to. It's really hard to just like generalize this conversation without making it personal. So I'm like trying my hardest.
Just change the names. Tell the truth and just
not to make it
Fontaine.
And
so you know. I know a couple who were in situations where, you know, obviously it was toxic and it was toxic for the child, right? Ultimately, that should be the reason, right? Like, for all of your decision making should be because of the kid. But I don't know. I can't. I don't know. All I can say is there are probably niggas who consider me a BM because I've done some reckless shit as far as like when I thought I was being manipulated though. Like you can't sit here and be like, oh, you know, I love you and I want my family and all of this stuff, and then next month you got a girlfriend living in your house with you because you're fucking playing games, right?
So what you do?
And then it's a different emotion because our child is involved. Is that am I not like right?
No, I'm with you.
That makes sense.
I'm with you.
This well?
I'm with you.
Okay. So like shit like that, like those are games, and it's like, okay, if you really don't want to fuck with your baby mama, stop fucking her. Stop playing these like I want a family one day games, right? Because women are obviously more emotional, and like nobody just carries a baby for 9 months. And then pushes the baby out and just says, like, all I wanted is a baby dad. Like, you know, we're really thinking about family here.
So, perfect. So, what I'm saying is, right?
That's a good segue into...
A perfect segue, because I got a feeling that when he wants to come back because of those same reasons. Nobody wants a baby dad, right? So, nobody wants that. So, I'm going to try to make it work because I was trying to avoid this.
But then after... Well, this
so,
is also
some new nigga comes. I'm just saying, some new nigga comes with less history than you've already got. And I'm saying the new nigga. Like, you're not fucking with I'm not even talking about you. That's what I'm saying. You just represent all the ladies today, unfortunately, because it's just only you.
No, for sure.
Right? So it's a new nigga coming there, right? But the new nigga starts showing traits that you've already had with the BD already. So you start going, well, hold on. If I'm gonna fuck with a new nigga and he's still gonna show me the same traits that this nigga already showing me,
I'm gonna fuck with another nigga. I'm gonna fuck with the next nigga. That's like what a mature woman who like has a fucking brain. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like it's one thing if you. At least this is how I feel. And let me go ahead and say, because you just said I'm speaking for women. I ain't speaking for all women. Let me be clear for that. You know what I mean? But it's one thing, like, if you are the type of mother who, like, you benefited from your baby's dad from something financially, whatever, then that might be different from you. But when you are the type of person who's used to taking care of your own and your kid already, you're not about to deal with the next nigga shit just to be under a nigga. Like, and if it's the same, you know what I'm saying? I know some people
that do.
Some do.
Some do.
Some gotta have somebody.
I'm not.
Gotta have somebody.
Gotta have somebody.
One of my homeboys told me, like, why do y'all get pregnant just to want a good nigga after that? Y'all, you get to have a baby, now you got enough value to have a good nigga.
I get it. No, it's just real. That's real.
And I just feel like because at the end of the day, we know, at least for me, I know the type of relationship I want to be shown for my son. So, like, I'm not about to just, like, settle, which I feel like is settling if you're not being loved correctly for his dad, just because that's his dad. Or for the next nigga, just because.
And vice versa, because niggas be having babies by these weird-ass bros.
Exactly.
And knowing she was crazy in the get-go. When you was fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? When she said, when you was fucking with her, okay, and she said, choke me, And you said how long, and she said keep going. And you seen her eyes roll in the back of her head, and then they
That's
roll
not
back.
fair because some people just like freaky stuff. So another example.
You're not hearing me. Freaky is freaky. When your eyes roll back and she says that's the way, you gotta go red flag, right? We talk about red flags. We can go back to the red flag shit. Just some shit shows you people's toxicity.
Yeah, no.
When she calls you 30 times and you say, I'm at my mama's house, and she drives to your mama's house, and when you come out, she's there and says, just checking. That's when you know, and niggas like, oh, that's cute. I'm being funny, but I'm saying
okay.
niggas
Make
go
mistakes.
and still.
I think that's fine to make mistakes in relationship, but to settle, but to keep. I feel like once the kid is there, then you need to make a decision. Whether you as a man or as a woman, you got to make a decision what the trauma you about to cause this kid. So if you're going to keep playing these games with your baby, it takes two. I just don't like the baby mama, baby daddy conversation because it really does take two. There are some bitches who are crazy and who really do be doing just like crazy shit. And the nigga be having her blocked. There's a restraining order, all that stuff. And vice versa. But it's like somebody has to decide what's going to be best.
True. And it's usually the mature person, which is usually the male in the relationship. So
in most cases.
So the next question, thank you for that. Danae, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. So we can move on. So the next.
Good transition.
I'm sorry.
That was for somebody.
This is a perfect segue to get into Danae's video, though. Tired.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
You don't.
Can we do that? No?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Okay.
You said she said tired?
She said tired.
That's so old. I have so much.
I know you do.
You
do.
You do. Would you want to suggest one? I mean, we pick. Tired.
No. You guys, tired is fine.
Tired was just one of them ones. It was just one of them struck a nerve ones. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I know it's an older record.
Tired is great. I love that video.
Sometimes different shit resonate with.
Letting me use his place and for being an actor in that video. I love that video.
Yeah, so we'll be right back. It's our network. See you in the comments, mother suckers. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
But yeah. So
check.
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra.
Keep going. I didn't have anything else.
Keep going.
I didn't have anything else.
You practice this.
I was waiting.
Yeah, you practice this. Here today's like, go ahead. That nigga said, I don't know, I'm a Libra.
Yeah, and he had his hand on his hip.
I'm a Libra. I'm Jermaine. I'm a Libra. And that's all I had, baby girl. That's all I had planned. She's like, that's it. You ready? I'm a Libra.
Introduce it.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. Matter of fact, I mean, come on.
Yeah, sure. Okay. My name is Danae Simone.
Yeah.
This video is called Tired. I think this was like 2018. And this came from the heart, y'all. So I hope you enjoy this. Tired.
I hope you listening, Fontaine.
Yeah.
Tired of crying, tired of trying, tired of lying, tired of fighting, tired of texting, pouring out my heart. Up all night and don't get no response. Constantly explaining what I want. Back and forth cause you don't get my point. Every day you do me like you do. And I just let you, but boy, I'm so tired. I can't go another day if you ain't gon' really love me. Boy, I'm so tired. Consistency is what I need. I gave my best, now let me rest. Baby, I'm tired. Baby, I'm tired. Done complaining, not explaining how you let me down. Got excuses why I'm losing, yet I stick around. Imagine that, leaving me and never getting me back, ignoring me. Now I'm the one not texting back, calling me and I ain't never calling back. I'm just speaking facts cause I'm tired. you just make up your mind. Make up your mind. I just need for you to make up your mind. Make up your mind.
Fill it up.
Welcome back.
Everybody, I'm gonna need y'all to mind y'all.
Welcome back to Don't Read the Comments.
There you go, read.
Hey, Danae, shout out to you, of course, because like I said, that's one of the reasons why you are one of the most, gifted, not only ladies, but songwriters and singers in the city because of songs like that. So,
Thank you.
yeah, man. Oh shit. Jay wants to talk about Halloween costumes ladies have on or something. That they brought up. I'm confused.
What?
They want to talk about slutty Halloween costumes. Like, what's the problem?
I don't see a problem.
I know you.
We
know.
knew your answer, buddy.
We knew you was gonna say that.
I don't see a problem. I remember I was running down my hall and
I was smacking at you. I was smacking.
No, seriously though. So what's the controversy? I really don't understand.
I don't even know where this
What's
came
the
from.
what? Why? Okay. This is fucked up because this ain't even.
We didn't.
Did I send you this topic? Danae, did I send you? Okay.
I didn't.
Was this discussed in the group?
Who discussed this?
Tux. But Tux and Danae, it was happening earlier. She was actually talking about it earlier on the phone, and then Tux, I don't know if he heard that conversation and was like, "Yeah, let's work that in." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You wearing a sexy costume tomorrow?
No, I was saying, that's what, I mean, I can't say that's what all girls do, but it's the easiest shit to do. Go get you some little ears or some little horns and then just put on.
Oh, like a little devil suit.
Yeah, something.
Halloween is.
For Halloween.
Remember, you got a little devil.
Nah.
Remember, you run around the house and
You
shit.
remember last
year?
I don't. Don't believe nothing.
I remember
Don't
last
believe
year.
nothing that comes
This
out
nigga's
these
lying,
niggas' mouth.
bro.
I don't have no devil suit.
He has a tail.
You got a double cell with ears?
He's got a tail.
Don't believe shit they say.
No suit, just a fucking.
But okay, I know some people that feel like Halloween's like an excuse for girls to dress.
But if it is like, why not? You don't wear a costume every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not dressed like an M&M every day. So why, if I want to dress like a slutty rabbit, why can't I? It's Halloween.
Wait, rabbit?
Hold a minute.
Look at.
Yeah, me too, my nigga. Give me one.
I don't understand.
So what are you gonna be for Halloween?
First she looks at Matt and says, "A sexy M&M."
I don't dress like an M&M every day.
I'm like, wait a minute, bro. When you dress up as an M&M,
but an M&M would be a cool costume. It's like a dramatic ass costume. An M&M. You ain't never seen the M&M.
You and all your girls
with the white stockings and the big ass M&M.
Yeah, it's
a dramatic costume.
Yeah, you're right. That's dramatic.
But my whole thing is, what is the why is that controversial?
I didn't know where this came. I don't even know where this. I'm in favor of anything that's
this
sexy from a lady.
Any pre-production.
Ladies,
yeah.
Where would you want to wear for Halloween?
Yeah, for real.
Fellas, where would you want to wear for Halloween?
You know
what
y'all
gonna be for Halloween?
Yeah. Tell us what you're gonna be for. Like, what
you're not answering the question. What are you gonna be?
Because I kind of want my shit to be a surprise. I'm coming with it for Halloween.
Oh, so
you gonna be Cookie?
No. Why you saying that? Because my jacket.
Yeah. Like she's trying out her cookie jacket tonight. This is the pre-cookie. Oh.
I love this jacket. I really do. I think I got this from a black-owned boutique too in Denver. So I'm not gonna be Cookie. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
Nothing. No, I'm not dressing.
Are you going to a party?
Yeah.
A BD?
You gonna be a BD? Are you going to?
I'm gonna get some polo boots and show up late to get my son.
Yeah.
With a tail.
What you
I think that's what I'm gonna be for Halloween.
What are you gonna be for Halloween, Midas?
Alive.
Okay. Okay.
No,
a lot.
I think I'm gonna be. No,
Y'all
I think
gonna be like the
sorry.
Incredibles or something?
No, I'm not gonna be the fucking Incredibles.
Have you
again.
done the
Yeah,
couple
y'all
costumes?
Again.
do the family thing. What's the family gonna be?
Mm-mm.
Have you done that before though, right?
We were gonna do Saved by the
We were
Bell.
the Minions.
That would have been
We
cool.
were Minions and shit before. That's been a minute since we all dressed up alike though. It's been a minute since the kids was little. So, I haven't dressed up in years, y'all. To be honest, I haven't done that. So I hadn't planned on doing anything. I'm just.
And then in the comments, in the Halloween costumes.
Yeah, what are you gonna be again?
Again, I never told you.
What were you last year?
Again, I never
It's
had
a
this
lie.
conversation.
You wanna look it up?
I don't know. We went to the store to go look. We were trying to be Wanda and Vision this year, and the everybody was sold out, so I kind of got discouraged. I got a bunch of stuff at the crib just from years past and stuff, so I may shuffle through some of that stuff. But that was the original plan at first, and then
Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Halloween's a
I
weird.
like participating, you know what I'm saying?
Halloween's
Like it
fun.
makes Halloween fun, you know what I'm saying? I like being at parties when everybody's in costume and shit like that. I remember I went to this one out in the tech center, and I was in that big blow up like dread head.
I remember
that.
Yeah.
Remember that?
My point,
That shit was
exactly.
dope. It had the little blow up fan that puffed up the whole thing the whole time, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knew who I was inside of there, and I'm just running around this party. You know,
Nobody thought you was weird.
We knew it was you, bro.
No.
That's
Truth
good.
is, truth is, we knew it was you. You weren't fooling anybody. Years later, I'm sorry, guys, but we knew it was you.
Well, quick plug tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Oasis.
Where you at?
I'm at Oasis hosting. So
You're hosting?
DJ, KDJ, and
Okay.
DJ Top Shelf.
Oh wow, you forgot.
Toppy.
You
Damn,
know,
my
you
bad,
get famous
Toppy.
with it.
You know I
You
fucking
forgot.
love you. Sorry, Toppy, but
Toppy and KDJ at the Oasis, hosted by Danae, sexy costume.
She coming as Cookie.
Fellas, Fontaines.
in the parking lot.
All the
yeah.
Fontaines in the
please,
parking
no
lot.
Fontaine.
Danae's gonna be dressed up as Betty
But if you
Boop.
know how to code, holla at me.
If you know how to what?
Code. See, you wouldn't know nothing about that.
Look.
Yeah, stupid.
As a matter of
If you know
fact,
how to code,
what a coincidence.
holla at me.
Man, if y'all don't cut that shit out,
We just fucking with you, bro.
No, it's
That's funny.
Okay, so enough
Alright.
of slutty costumes.
Yeah. So, what was our last topic, man? That we
Slutty
wanted to talk
costumes,
about?
Lil
It was
Nas X.
Boosie.
That was that was the one I wanted to finish with. Little Nas X versus Boosie, and Boosie is going fucking bananas on this young man right now, and Nas X is really doing his thing to
He's king
troll him
man.
and shit like
His-
that.
his
But he's
brother-
really like,
His troll
brother-
game is serious, though.
Yeah.
Oh man, his brother,
Yeah,
his
man.
dad is jumping in.
at what point do you troll to the
Oh,
point
that's it.
he can troll that well because he's that famous and he knows nothing's really gonna happen to him? Because a regular nigga can't troll like that. You'll get fucked up in the streets, right?
Control like Nas.
Control when you really like he would never talk like that to Boosie face to face.
Oh,
I don't know. I think he would at this point.
I think he was.
I don't know.
Y'all
Maybe
do,
at
really?
this, maybe
I
at
really
the,
do.
maybe at this point because of where it's gone. But,
Okay.
but
Is
I feel
Boosie really that intimidating?
Yes.
I don't find him intimidating.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's Boosie, bro. Boosie, it's free Boosie.
Yeah,
Remember?
I get that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That nigga Boosie is Boosie, bro. Boosie badass.
But at this point, I feel like Boosie's making a fool of himself.
Now he looks
Like,
crazy.
100%.
And that's
Leave it
why
alone.
not
He-
the longer you do it and nobody in this camp is having this conversation, which really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Which lets me know that he has a bunch of people like, yeah, whatever you say is right, because at some point you have to go, nigga, give me your account. They've already stopped you from doing what you do on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, it's causing you millions and millions of dollars while you're not being on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay? So at some point, before they snatch your social media and you really have no access to your people, somebody has to come back and say, we have to pull
Yeah.
this. When you start, because it ain't even Lil Nas X, it's the LG community, and they're going to stop everything that this this dude has to do. He's going to lose all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just becomes something different these days. So, but I just think it's weird that that people are so into this, though. It's weird that this becomes news the way that it's become news. Does that make sense? Like, it's like I didn't know why this is garnering garnishing that much attention.
Yeah, and I agree with Big Frida
Because it's
that
the topic.
he has a problem with Lil Nas X. I don't even think at this point it's like a gay, he has a problem with the LGBT.
You think it's personal?
I think it's personal. Like,
Okay.
I don't understand why he's so.
But what about the thing with Lil
offended.
Wayne? What about the thing with Dwayne Wade's son?
Yeah,
and
he did
Boosie.
make a
Oh, he
comment.
did make a comment.
So when it becomes
And Boosie?
Dwayne
Dwayne
Wade's
Wade's son and Boosie. Boosie said something about Dwayne Wade's son.
Oh my God,
Like,
bro.
yeah.
He went in on him, the one that dressed like a girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Like him and Dwayne, they've been going at it
Obviously,
forever, man.
yeah.
So Mike Tyson and him got into it on Mike Tyson's show.
Mike Tyson and Boosie?
Mike Tyson wanted to know, why is that such a, he asked him,
Why
are you
is that
gay?
such a,
Are you gay?
why are you so triggered by
You know
that?
what I'm saying? Like, why is
I
that
think
such
he
a
has
deal
some
for?
trauma. I mean, he's let his little young son.
I remember that.
Be
Yeah.
like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Look, grown, very grown
Right.
women
Right.
touch on.
Yeah.
So I
That's
think
some
he
old.
really
That's
has
some old.
shit.
That's some
Old
old
school.
school
Yeah.
toxic man shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, when I heard that story about him, it wasn't like the first time I had heard of situations like that. I grew up.
We grew up like that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
That's why
I understood it, but now in hindsight, I see the problem. I see how problematic it is as an older person. I see how problematic that is. But when I first heard about that, I was the young nigga.
Right. We were. That's how we grew up.
So I was looking at it like
That's how we grew up.
know?
Okay, even from your grandmother on down, you grew up, right? If you had a little sugar in your tank, your grandmother would tell everybody he got a little sugar in his tank. My
Like
point
what?
was this shit
Say it
is.
again.
My point was this shit been around.
She call herself liking pussy now. She call herself.
I don't know what these kids is doing this day. She call it right. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's where we got the shit from, right? So our uncles and all them, they came up a certain way because everybody else came up a certain way. That's all I'm saying.
It's just been passed
so that
down,
shit wasn't
down,
cool
so,
to us. It wasn't cool to walk like that. Why that nigga talk like that? Like, chill out, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just didn't. We've always been like that. So is it now that we've been programmed to think otherwise?
Yeah, I think
because
we came up in a very hyper masculine situation, and right now
did we?
Well,
or was it just a secret?
Or they're telling us this now that we did. They're telling us this, so we now would believe that we did. Did we really?
No. Listen to what we were saying. Like what you know what I'm saying? Like we came up in, you know what I'm saying, a time where, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of toxic masculine traits and ways and outlooks, and we all embraced all that shit.
Like what? Tell me what? Like did we? What did we embrace
like
that was so
abuse?
different?
No, not that kind of shit, but just fucking everything. Bitches ain't shit but hoes. Like we, just street nigga shit, just regular young nigga shit that mentalities that we take on early. Like we took on a lot of shit that now, in hindsight, when you look back, it's like, okay, man, some of that shit probably wasn't really that cool. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And so, so a lot of things were normalized to us, as kids coming up and seeing, and we mature and see shit differently now. But now is a different time than the times we came through, and so there's a different level of awareness. There's a different version of what defines masculinity right now, you know what I'm saying, or what's accepted, and the conflict of the two is what's got these fucking situations always popping up, because everybody feels like we're being forced to accept some shit that was actually always.
I'm in the middle now because at first
I want to know what. I'm so sorry, but I just don't want to lose it, and eventually I want to know what defines masculinity right now, because I hear this a lot talking to my male friends my age, and they really want equality. That's what it seems like.
Equality.
That's what they always say. The guys
want equality.
They don't want to be the providers. They want everything to be equal. So what defines masculinity these days?
That's weird.
It's
weird. Well, we didn't grow up like that. I don't know when everything changed to be. Like niggas don't. No, listen to me first and foremost. If your situation is that where it's 50-50, then it is what it is, right? It happens to be however y'all make it work. To go into it thinking and seeking somebody to be 50-50, that's weirdo shit.
Weird, right?
That's weirdo shit. Because your thinking is already kind of fucked up when you go into it, right?
Make sure you send me this clip so I can put it on my Instagram page.
Okay, we'll do that. So I'm being real though. Niggas gotta. I think that part. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe fellas, you tell me if I'm wrong, if I feel that way.
No,
going into it thinking I need my lady to be. Yeah. We don't. I never. That
you're
never,
not thinking. You're spot on with that,
right,
man.
Right.
I look to try to take as much. I put a lot of pressure on myself to try to take as much off of my fiance's plate financially as I can. And you know, sometimes it's like wasn't able to, but that's what I want for our home. Like I don't want her to stress money. I'd rather do that and provide.
It's not just, and even if it's not,
And if you have to,
and even
go
if it's
50-50,
not,
that's cool.
but even if it's
But
not
if
a
you don't have
financial,
to, you shouldn't want to.
but even if it's not a financial thing, don't even think of it that way though. If you go into it thinking with that kind of mindset, then everything is going to be lackluster, I would think, because it's more to it than just a financial thing.
Right.
But if you're thinking I'm only going to give 50 and I need 50, it's just a weird number, right? That's just a weird number to me to come into it thinking that way. So I'm just being real though. So, but everybody's different though, right?
And
like
we
came up in
It's
a different
generation.
we came
It's
up in a different,
time.
and I fuck with my generation more than anyone. Like I said, to be the age I am with the niggas that I grew up with under the foundation I grew up in. Does that make sense? Like some shit don't fly. Some shit is cool. That's why I wanted to know, did we really have toxic masculinity, all this they try to tell us this year? Because nobody knew that shit until we got 35 years old.
We didn't know it until
I'm saying now only because
they're looking back.
They're telling us it's toxic masculinity. We never felt that way though. Niggas got down though, right? Other niggas started shooting, but back then for us, we had a problem. Niggas get down, we move on though. It wasn't go shoot a nigga in the face. I mean, that came, niggas start popping and shit. That wasn't the majority of that. Wasn't what we were doing though. Shit had to be settled a certain way though. You don't fuck with other niggas. Ladies, it was just certain shit that went down that was just part of the code though. I do some shit with you, then that shit go till we die though. Nobody need to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like even niggas like talking about girls they fuck with. That's weirdo shit to me. Yeah, I used to fuck with her. Nigga, why do I need to know that? We weren't even, where'd that come from? That's how I get around niggas. That's why I don't really fuck with a lot of people, because when niggas start getting on that shit, I feel a certain way. Because that's for you, that ain't for me. Does that make sense? It's certain shit that expose a nigga, like everything. Like niggas get exposed the longer you talk to them. So the longer you have a conversation to build, and the nigga start telling you how he move, and you can just watch his actions and shit by the way the nigga move. Same way with a lady though, but some shit for us is like, damn, that's weirdo shit though. And ladies gotta know that. We don't accept a lot of this shit. Shit's weirdo to us too. It's not, that's the way it's supposed to be, little niggas. No, what the fuck are you doing? Who taught you that? Like where they do that at though? You know what I'm saying? That's my role now and shit. Now I'm that nigga now that's telling niggas, what are you doing? Like where the fuck?
So how as that relates back to this Boosie and Nas situation.
Right.
Who
I wish Boosie.
What do you feel is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like which part?
I feel like Nas X and Boosie should be able to come in a room, pause. And they should be able to have a conversation with each other, though. That's what I'm saying. Sure. Without all these extra cameras, like everybody wants to bring a camera involved. They want to document this and document that, and that's what's weird about shit today. And they should be able to have a conversation and be able to be, look, like you say what you and believe what you want to believe, D, and I believe what I want to believe. As long as it doesn't cross, we should be cool, though. I just think that
Boosie needs to be held accountable because he is the adult. Like Nas X is definitely an adult, but he's like 19. Or 20.
So who has a greater influence on my kids right now, Boosie or Nas X?
100%.
Who? I'm asking you.
Nas X.
Okay.
So, because that's what you're...
My nigga was pregnant on the award show. My nigga was pregnant on the award show. My nigga was pregnant on the award show.
But that's exactly why he...
So you still... Wait. I'm talking to you too. I'm not going to get this on D. Okay? Because you said shit like that is toxic masculinity.
Pregnant on what you call it? Toxic masculinity.
Listen to where I'm going with this, though. When we say... What the fuck is he doing pregnant on this show? And they go, whoa, you guys aren't supposed to be...
We should be able to say that.
Does that make sense, though?
But what I'm saying, I agree with that, but what I'm saying is Boosie as a man should be able to say those things and have this type of dialogue without being like, you pussy ass.
He should articulate it
doing
better.
The agates and, you know what I'm saying? You still have to respect the times that we live in.
Right.
Because it'll affect your money.
Right.
But
what if it's not about that anymore, though?
It's not about that,
it
but
feels
still,
like it isn't with him.
It's not about that with him, but
he's making his point.
Right.
There's a way to make your point.
I agree.
And he's still like, regardless of whatever Nas X is doing, it's still about the community.
So what if somebody look at D? What I don't want to do is stop people from Like when other people feel like, okay. Danae said that. She actually shouldn't have said it like that. If she said it like that, I'd be okay with it. But until then, I don't like the way she fucking
Let
said
me give
it.
you a perfect example.
I'm worried about that.
I have a
though.
perfect example,
Okay,
though.
help me out.
So when Tyler, the Creator, said whatever about Jadakiss, right? Like,
Right.
it was like some sexual...
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Gay shit, yeah.
Well, if you take it like that.
But he really was like, something like that nigga
Jadakiss
turned
is
me
sexy
on.
or something.
Or that shit turned me on or something, right?
Right.
Wow.
If that was somebody else, like Boosie, it would have been like, you know what I mean, Jadakiss?
I don't think so.
No, I do. 100%. It's been clear.
You think if he'd have said that about Boosie, Boosie would have freaked out?
What? Absolutely.
I mean,
and Jadakiss was like, I respect Tyler, the Creator's craft.
I think
There's
his
a
words.
way to-
I think Tyler, the Creator's words was,
Or a little bit more.
yeah, man.
He literally
They
was
say
like,
he-
this nigga sexy as fuck, that turned me on type shit.
I
Like,
think-
it was very...
sexual.
Yeah, when you put it like that.
It was gay.
There's a way that, but I'm saying
You're right,
Jadakiss
you're right,
didn't come
you're
at
right.
it like that
You're
because you
right,
don't
you're
have to
absolutely right.
entertain that
No,
shit.
no,
At the
no,
end of
yeah,
the day,
Jada's
he's
response was
another
perfect.
black creator. His
Yeah.
response was perfect. I support his music. I
Yep.
think he's doing
Jada's
great.
response was
And
perfect.
I didn't care about that
Yeah.
shit. Period.
Boosie's thing was this, and Boosie's thing, and
Boosie
this
got-
is not me
Boosie-
saying.
Didn't Boosie get mad because Nas X said me and Boosie doing
Yeah, but
song together?
that was second. That was the latest thing he got mad about. The original thing Boosie was saying, it was just this, though. It was just this.
It was about him.
Nas X is free, okay?
Yep.
To get on a fucking award show.
Yep.
Okay? In front of millions and millions of viewers,
Yep.
right?
Children.
Kids that, right? It didn't say PG-13. This is
Right.
going to happen to give parents the right of way to be
Right.
advisory, like they said, is all I'm saying.
Right.
As the same way if a nigga had a lady up there, right? And I've seen this before where ladies is shaking ass and shit, and you looking at the kids like, shit, I really didn't know that this was going to be on the
Yeah.
show or I wouldn't have turned in.
Yeah, y'all
okay?
wouldn't be in the living room
Nas
right now
X,
with
right?
us.
Takes a man by the back of his neck and kisses him in the fucking mouth also while being pregnant. This is not about no gay shit to me. This is about what I want my kid to see in that thing because now I have to explain the shit. In the same way I have to explain the shit why it's 12 dudes up there with thongs on shaking their ass in the middle of the thing the same way. You have to go, oh shit, son. That's the same way you do it. Oh shit, son. It's either way. So I don't want people to get that misconstrued.
But I'm just making sure that you're doing the same thing. Like you're saying, oh shit, son.
Fuck yeah.
Women
shaking
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. When you watching a sex scene at the house, my nigga, okay,
In front
now
of
I feel a
kids or
certain
something.
way. Even that shit feels, okay, my son's sitting there like, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
shit.
Nigga,
I didn't know.
let me tell you.
I didn't know they was
Hey,
gonna be.
hey.
I mean, some of these shows is they in there.
Hey,
They in there really fucking.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And
I get uncomfortable when shit like that pops up on not those but them extra graphic things. I get uncomfortable with certain scenes, and my grown ass daughter she's grown as fuck.
Mhm.
And I get uncomfortable
I
with
think
that
we all
same
do.
shit going. So it doesn't even matter.
that was
the
all I'm
age,
saying,
It doesn't
though.
even matter the age.
Right,
of it.
right.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
what?
It-
I
it
think
wa-
we all do, and I
That's
completely
all.
respect what y'all are saying.
And
but
that's
I
where
just think that
Boosie's original point was.
as
Why
an
do
OG
I-
in
they're
the
not
game,
letting
it
me-
could be communicated differently.
they said he expressed his
Boosie
feelings
is
the way.
doing the most.
They said he expressed his feelings the way he want to.
Mhm.
And as soon as I express my feelings the way I want to, when I disagree and so, I mean, listen, I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. I'm saying when you get to people's and nitpicking the way people live their lives and their personal lifestyles, I don't give a fuck what goes on in my nigga's house. Listen to me. I don't give a fuck what goes on in my nigga's house. Long as everybody is safe and niggas is everybody's okay with whatever's going on and adult consent and whatever's going on in everybody's house, it has nothing to do with me though.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
But even then I'm able to say, I don't like what's going on in Matt's house. I have the freedom to say that.
But you're
and
not like Matt,
and Matt
you
to
a
go,
pussy ass.
and Matt to go, and Matt's response is, I don't really give a fuck what you think. I should boom, 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 and we move on and keep it moving though. And that's all I'm saying. For people to hear the dialogue, they would think it was a little, damn, that's a little crazy.
They just need to have
but
this conversation
They
together.
do, but
They do.
it's just it's getting
It's
like
a-
more and more disrespectful. Little Nas is starting to be disrespectful. It's just
Okay.
like
Okay.
unnecessary.
So you do agree with that
disrespectful
part
to
then?
where
That-
it's
that
about
the-
to be violent.
Long as you disagree that is two sides of disrespect.
100%.
Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant Boosie was the one out of pocket with this.
I just think that Boosie is more mature. He should be handling himself.
Yeah, Boosie's
different.
52. Boosie's 52.
He's seasoned in the game, so he's
Boosie's actually
making a
52.
fool out of himself.
Yeah, he's actually 52.
He looks it.
Yeah, he's actually 52. So he should be able to decipher, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's right and wrong, but you know,
I'm
whatever,
not
so.
at all defending Lil Nas. I mean, when I watched it, it was for everybody was shocked.
You know why Lil Nas X says that was his name? You know what I found out? In the most trolling of all trolling, which really pissed me off about this whole fucking thing. You hear me? Lil Nas X, he says, in the history of rap, okay, what do most people have in their name? He says, Young? Nah, I'm going to go with Little. Okay, so what rappers can I pick to really piss people off? He says, I pick Nas and DMX. He really said this. So his name is Little Nas X. And I had a little bubble in my stomach when he said it.
Yeah.
Because how dare, and really said it, like, how dare you disrespect the culture? That's my thing. At some point, we have to really go, money can't always make shit cool.
But I think he's made it clear that he doesn't give a fuck about anything. He has devil shoes.
So do we really want to, Snoop was on Breakfast Club today. Snoop of all people, okay? Snoop just turned 50, right? Had his 50th party, he on the Breakfast Club, right? Sharp dude, right? He's from a city you know well, okay? They make a lot of famous people out of that city. You dig me? And he said, though, to be honest with you, he said Snoop's...
Name three.
Snoop Dogg, Willie McGinnis, Cameron Diaz. Willie McGinnis, Cameron Diaz. You want me to keep going? Billie Jean King, Carl Weathers. You want me to keep going? That's just my high school.
Keep going.
Okay, no. Okay. All right. So what I was saying was, before I was so rudely interrupted, was Snoop said, as old as he is now, Mr. Bitches ain't shit. Okay? The nigga that taught us that shit, okay? Right. He said, I have to monitor, okay, what my grandkids are listening to because niggas aren't telling the whole story anymore. They're only telling it one-sided and is giving the kids a false view of what the fuck is to come. That's and for us, from Snoop of all fucking people, that's what I'm saying. If this nigga, Mr. Murder was the case, right? For him to say, I gotta monitor because I don't like what these niggas is teaching the kids. You go, what the fuck? Okay, because a lot of weirdo shit going on.
And social media plays a part in that too.
Yes, it does.
Because people can just see one thing and literally create a whole different narrative. So you know what I mean?
It does.
And then these celebrities for clout go with that narrative because it's clickbait.
Weird shit, huh?
I'm just saying.
Motherfuckers will do anything for. I mean, you know, that's the new wealth and value is attention. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers will do whatever it takes for it. You know, and I don't know what comes after this phase. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it gets better or this weird ass behavior.
You know me, man. I'm
spirals into some other shit. I feel like Lil Nas X is in a weird situation. I used to be a little uncomfortable with some of his choices and decisions in the beginning because I felt he was being extra and it was unnecessary. But then at the same time, like, he's doing it his way. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not him, you know what I'm saying, in his situation, living his life.
People have been gay forever in music, bro. So don't try to act like, okay, that shit hasn't been in full-fledged
most of
mode in front of us for our whole life, right? When it comes and it gets to be, even as watching all the different shows and the men are laying in bed together and different people are doing every episode of everything. I mean, you don't even know when it's coming, right? It's just weird shit out of nowhere. Men are talking and next thing you know, a homie talking to the homie and next thing you know, like last night, I'm talking to my daughter and there was some show they was watching and shit like that and he's sitting next to his homie and shit, like literally. And I said, I'm getting to a point where be 6 feet apart. Just so I can feel better in all these fucking shows because niggas is always kissing somebody at some point. You go, damn, that nigga gay? And so my son is trying to figure out, not that we give a fuck, listen to me tell you, but he's trying to figure out, Dad, where did that come from? And I go, I don't know, son. I don't know what the writers is thinking. I don't know what they're pushing on this. I don't know what the narrative is. That had nothing to do with the fucking show.
No,
that's my thing.
They just pump it.
You know what I'm saying? So
it'd be extra shit. It'd be
like
Old Girl on the
Shy. Old Girl on the Shy.
The Shy.
That was the shit I was
saying. She turned this last season. I said, is that all they're doing? Is fucking and all of that? Like I love the show, like, but
that part was kind of cool actually with the ladies in there. I was like,
I think that the perspective, the bigger perspective needs to be that like both sides, you know, heterosexual and LGBTQ community need to understand that it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot for the heterosexual people of the world to be taken in and to be seeing this like publicized everywhere, and now they have to explain to their young kids like why two guys are kissing. Like, it's a lot, and I'm sure it's a lot for them to be pushing for this shit to be normalized. You know what I'm saying?
You know what would be funny though, and we're gonna get out of here in a couple of seconds. But you know what would be funny? You know how we look at like sometimes when niggas look at the gay shit, they don't understand. They be like, where'd that come from? Like, if you like took the perspective of like a gay family, and it was straight shit on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
And that's why I went to know. I was like, I didn't know how they feel the same way when the shit comes out. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. But okay,
No,
Danae, listen, man, we
it's tough. Like, even in the workplace, you know, corporately, I'm low key a corporate person, and like,
Who's that? Envy?
Oh,
shit.
No, let me get this last thing off,
right.
but then I gotta go. But it's
All
just teach your kids what's right.
Right.
This was very, you know, I mean, this felt really good.
Yeah.
It felt like normal again.
Okay.
So I be having the weirdest conversations.
Yeah, I see.
I
got-
You tell that nigga 5'10", we said we figured him out. You feel
I
what I'm saying?
got one question for you on this topic. Do you feel that heterosexual men don't have the opportunity to voice their disagreements anymore because you're not really like allowed to disagree?
I think
vocally.
that who
Because-
cares? I think who cares? I think people are gonna talk shit regardless. So
True.
you might as well say what you feel, and that's like genuinely how I feel.
Right.
It's like I'm gonna stand on how the fuck I feel, and if whoever don't like it, it is what it is. I think that cancel culture is not a real thing because like
You're making sense. He's
social
fucking
media
confusing
does
me.
not. But
You're making sense, but he's confusing me, and I'm gonna say that before we leave.
why is he
How am I
confusing you?
confused?
Carlos, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Why you
Carlos.
fucking with me, bro? I didn't want no smoke with you, bro. I like Los though, but you brought up the toxic masculinity. You said so how men voice it, and that's what when we voice that it becomes you have toxic masculinity though. That's the difference. And even what he said, we were raised to be. No, it's just we were raised to say, yeah, man, you got a dress on. We were raised to put on pants. So when we say, hey, man, you got a dress on, they say, don't say that to him. Allow him to be who. And I'm just telling you how it went for
I think
us.
that's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking bitches, like, you know,
Yeah,
being
That's what you
young
see
and
there.
being like bitches and hoes. That's how
Yeah.
y'all grew up. Like,
Yeah.
that is toxic.
Yeah, that part.
No, listen to
That's
me.
what
Listen
I-
to
you
me. Listen,
understood.
no.
Even though that's how you grew up, that's
You understood what I was saying, and then
Wow.
Don't do me.
Wow.
Don't even do
No, that's
me.
him. That's him.
I know, but I'm next. I
you-
don't want to go next.
I don't even know what to.
You know
All right,
what? That's a wrap.
it's time to.
She's trying to get out of here
She's
before
trying to get out of
it. Nope. She's trying to get out of here
That's
before
a
it.
wrap. I'm Danae Simone.
But you-
Thank you so much for having
You
me on
said
this.
you said what I said though. That can't. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you say something about it, like no, you have to.
But that's what I'm
you
saying. That's why I didn't understand what
the.
Listen, at some point, I fight for kids every day, right?
For sure.
I fight for kids, and I fight for them to be who they are every day, right?
Okay.
But you can't get mad at the other kids when they want to look and go, hey, man, that's different from like with anything else that we said. If a young lady got on a dress or something you like and you ain't seen before, y'all gonna stop and look. Damn, you see that dress? Because you haven't seen it before. And when you see, we get mad at the kids now because the kids aren't even allowed to think. That's what I'm telling you. Hey, man, why is he going into the girls' bathroom? That looks like hey, don't say that to him. He's not, don't make him feel a certain way. And the kid's like, well, I don't know why he was in the bathroom and he has I didn't know we were. That's all I'm saying.
No, I
like,
get
we have
that.
to be able to have these conversations
I get
and then not have everybody feel so, you know what I'm saying, so pressed about it. So listen, man, it's Don't Read the Comments on the R Network. And who
Did
is
you just draw a picture of me?
who the fuck is that, dude?
No,
What? He just made the
He
yellow
did.
with the
Is
black.
it a popsicle?
Is
Is it a banana pop with chocolate?
Thanks, Toots. Be sure to draw your pants, too. Is it a banana with
I don't know.
Is that a banana with chocolate?
Is it horny
Is that a
in here?
banana ice cream?
Somebody's
with...
horny
Yeah,
in
he's
here.
something, yeah. Horny
Horny
man! Horny man! Yeah, all right, lady, listen now, man. Don't read the comments. We have, we want to thank the lovely Danae Simone.
For sure,
For coming through and rocking with us, man.
This was fun.
Thank you
Thank you.
for coming through and really and repping. Like we loved your opinions, and like I said, not just a pretty face, but a lovely lady and beautiful voice, very talented. So I appreciate you coming in with us. Matt and Jay, man, we got another dope show, man. And we got some dope shit lined up for next week.
Congratulations on your new season.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
you. I appreciate that. So we're gonna see y'all next week, man. Be sure to rewatch it. I can't rewatch it. We rate. Whoa. I can't wait to rewatch this episode. I feel like there was a lot of some dope jewels in there. So man, even leave a comment even after this, so we can come back and read them later. Share the link. Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Matt Roberts.
There were people who wanted to talk.
Oh, who? Like who?
Courtney wanted to talk. She said pick up those.
Oh, shit.
Shit. I'm sorry, Courtney.
Well, maybe we'll figure that out.
Take
some call-ins.
Yeah, we'll take some call-ins next week.
Figure out
we'll take some call-ins next week. Sorry,
shit.
Courtney. Sorry, Michelle.
Give
sorry,
out his number.
Yeah, give me. Hey, man, call me. Call me. We need someone to talk to. Call me.
No Fontaines. Don't call me. Don't
guarantee.
nothing.
All right, y'all.